Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, Discord just crashed. Of course. Gosh. Darn it. Discord, why you crash every time I want to try to just resize the window? I also need to go grab that graph thingamadoodle. Not graph. I'm not doing graphs. That feels a little loud. Hey, that's just in my ears. Actually, I think the audio is good. Yay! Let me see if I can go grab that missile counter. Let's see. It is a Monday morning. Processing sketches. Missile counter. I forget whether I had this set up as a black background or a green background. I have it set up as a black background, so let me... Nope, didn't want to close it. Ah! Still in the middle of setting up, so we'll see how this goes. I want a background of... green. Yes. Fancy, fancy green. Let me see if I can actually get that set up. Let me fade into the FTL. There's my counter, which I don't want in there. I want here, which I actually already have set up. Neato. Looks a little small on my screen, but that might be okay. I don't know if anyone will be trickling in, but either way, let's go ahead and jump into this. It is Monday morning, not my typical streaming time, but yeah, I've been kind of wanting to jump into some Monday streams lately. Let's see. So what do we still need to get victories with? We still need a victory with the Lanius Type X and the Rock Type X in vanilla. So I was thinking, might as well just start with the Type X ships that I still have left, or Type A, or however you want to put it. Let's do the Rock A. At least it isn't a... Ooh. Let's just see how this goes. Bleh. Rock A. There's my counter. Turn off the studio mode and see. That doesn't look too bad. A little small, but I think it'll work. Let's see if I can keep track of how many missile ships there are in vanilla. What's going to be a good route here? Let's head down here. There's our first missile ship. And they're boarding in there, huh? Alright, I can make do with that. You go over in there. Let's see. So it's gonna be Artemis to piloting. I actually don't care about the shields right now. Shields don't really do anything for me in this fight. There we go, a nice breach, and then whatever hits next should finish them off. So you can start running over to there. You don't even have a manning console right now anyways. They're still going to take one hit, so weapons, It wasn't terrible, I guess. 3 damage on the first fight. We only used 3 missiles. And we have our first missile ship. So, yay, I guess? Eek. This is one of those ships that I just rank poorly, simply just because everything gets sold at the first opportunity. Start aiming for a second layer of shields. Don't really want to play that aggressively tonight. Or today. Whatever time of day it is. Surrender of your goods. You can do nothing, but you're also trying to run, and you have no empty rooms. So, with 9 hull points, that's gonna take about 5 missiles. That's good, I guess. Yeah. Can't do any damage to me, so I guess that's okay. But still, it's like, come on. And I just noticed that he's charging his FTL again, which I'm not a fan of. Die, 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 die. Alright, well there's 5 more missiles. Small bomb! Small bomb. Why? Why, game? Why? Why are you giving me these? I have no use for another missile weapon. Speaking of, you've got a... ugh. Alright, well we just have to kind of take the mini beam to the face. No. How about you don't go into the shield room? How about you don't go into doors? Whoosh! Yay, first miss. And he are... Yeah, good thing we have a buffer and shields. Okay, there's one hit. I'm a little worried that the chat isn't popping up. Except there's no one in chat, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry. The paranoia isn't set in yet. Okay, there's that hit. This one next hull missile should finish him off. Rather soundly, I'd say. There we go. Not quite enough for the next bubble of shields, but eh. Shouldn't be too bad. We're still doing okay, honestly. We only lost 5 hull, and we're still doing okay. Rock plating's what? 40 scrap? So as long as we still have 10 health left at the end, the rock and oak plating will pay for itself. Would rather use that scrap for something else, but you know. Explore and get some fuel. Cool. Things are going okay. How about yourself, Bio? How are you doing? And yeah, breaking tradition a little bit. I don't normally stream on Mondays, but since we're not doing the FTL TTRPG, I've thought, I have the time, I might as well jump in. That, and maybe I might be able to finish all of the ships I have left before Into the Breach releases in 2 weeks. It's not gonna happen. Store. That's neat. I haven't done my part yet, so I guess... Spoilers. Well, I guess I did my first part, but I haven't concluded it. Shame that we lost Donnie Stuffs, but that's how it goes. I did do half of it. I did half of my part. Alright, here's a store. What do you have? You have no weapons. Because of course you have no weapons. This store's kind of useless. Well, we can sell the small bomb and the rock note plating. That's going to be 62 scrap. Yeah. I think it was mainly just playstyle that got Ani and Bren to be butting heads. And Ani doesn't usually hold a grudge, but he does get frustrated easily. I don't know. I can get frustrated as well occasionally, but... and then again, not really. I don't know. I'm rambling. Let's chuck the small bomb and the note plating. And just upgrade stuff, I guess. Having that shield bubble early on is going to be useful. We can get some more scrap. But yeah, I think it was mostly just the playstyle. Oh, heavy laser! Cool! Don't know how I'm going to use that. I don't have the... really the... let's ignore the refueling platform. Just keep jumping forward. I had 3 ships so far. Hey, missiles! Attack. 10 hull, so Artemis to that and heavy to that. And then another heavy, hoping that things don't go too crazy. There goes O2. There goes a whoosh. There goes a whoosh. Indeed. Indeed. And actually, one good thing about that Artemis hit is that the hull missile should make contact here. Or not. Or yes. Okay, that works. 21 scrap. And no double reward. Yeah, about 50%. 51... about half. Yeah, I think about half is what I'm expecting as well here. I don't know what Arsenal's and Vanilla's loot pools look like for how many ships, or how many weapons do have missile requirements and how many of them don't. You'll have to correct me if I missed something, or if I count a weapon when I shouldn't be. I'm trying to remember if you counted bomb weaponry as taking missiles. Don't honestly remember. This heavy laser, as nice as it is, it's not going to fit with the missiles, is it? Bleh. We'll shoot at them, and we get an anti-bio beam. Anti-bio beam? What? Okay, well, we could swap to, completely off of missiles. Yeah, anti-bio beam is the rarest outside of slug sectors. That's... Didn't Lowe have a bio beam and a fire beam going at the same time? In one of his more recent runs? This has a strange vibe from the NGB run we did a couple of weeks ago, so I might try something like this. It gets me off of missiles. And it gets me crew kills, which is better. This is true. This is also true. I guess I could kind of just play it by ear. And just see sort of how it goes. We already have sensors, so that's one leg up this thing has over the NGB. Let's see how this is going to go. I might take the Nebula jump. So, one half. That is true. I think I'm going to hold out and see if there's anything else I can see at a store. 1 half, 2. I think we'll just go around this route. We'll play it by ear a little bit, I think. Offer resistance. I don't know why rock plating doesn't have a blue option here. He got a little scrap out of it. We'll attack the pirates. No missiles. And you can't harm me, so I think... This is a little silly to do this blind, but I can assume that there's going to be someone in piloting. And there's going to be someone maybe in weapons. It might only be a two-man ship. As long as I hit as many tiles as I can, I should be okay. Okay, there's one shot. Audio feels a little loud in my ears. I don't know how it is for you. Okay, there's 2 shots. I think it's going to be another... one more shot, and that should be a crew kill. Should. An Avatar ship with 6 crew on board. NATO. Also, welcome CSG. It's been a while since I've seen you. There might have been someone in Shields. This should kill anyone that's left in piloting. I don't know if there's anyone in Shields. I don't like flying blind when I'm using crew-killing weapons. It's a little bit, Oh, no worries. There's probably going to be quite a couple of runs we do today, so I'm sure you'll catch at least one of them. Enjoy your target practice bio. There you go. 12 scrap. It's not a lot, but... yeah, should get this one last fight here. You have a missile weapon. Woo! Back to 50%. We will fight you. Hey, that's awesome. Best of luck to you. Yeah, slugs are handy. Ooh, a miss. Nice. The enemy has tripped over. One more shot should whittle his hull away. Unless it nopes. Nope. Did not nope. Got quite a bit of scrap there. We're actually sitting pretty at what we've got right now. But yeah, slugs are handy when doing crew kills, and it was just the missiles that scared me away from doing the crew kill there. I could have been a little greedy, but rockmen. Rockmen aren't necessarily well known for smart gameplay decisions. They're very stubborn. Which is how you have to play this ship, really. Rock plating kind of plays to that quite a bit, actually. Still, 13 missiles left out of Sector 1. It's not bad. I'm gonna Google this one, because if I remember correctly, the text actually kind of indicates what sort of rewards you're gonna get. damaged space station, because there's a difference between damaged and abandoned. Captain's Edition and SMPK Insurrection. Insurrection, from what I understand, is the better overhaul. Oh, there's a chance for a lost crew member. No. Not for low scrap. Just scrap it. Captain's Edition... The things that's going to keep me from ever playing Captain's Edition is the fact that you have to spend so much fuel at the end of each sector. That just doesn't rub me the right way. That and just the loot pools kind of... Level up. So does SMPK, actually. Insurrection does have trading. It's a little bit simpler, actually. It's kind of a base... I think, at least. If anything, at least SMPK Insurrection, there is Captain's Remix as well, which fixes quite a couple of things that were wrong with CE, from what I understand. Let's go ahead and... do I want Abandoned or Rock? Rock is missiles. Abandoned, we can actually kill Lanius crew with that biobeam. I might hold on to this biobeam for a while. Early abandoned sector's not going to be too bad. I think I'll go with that. So I'm thinking probably one extra weapon upgrade so I can swap to carry laser bio and an Artemis. And maybe an engine upgrade as well. I think we'll just hold on to this for now. So the whole missile is more or less retired at this point. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you need to check out the fancy names for Captain's Edition. If anything, you can at least... What I would do with that, if you are willing to dig into the code for it, I think the... Because there's this name here, as well as the name when you're doing the jumps at the exit beacon. I think there's the long name and the short name. I think if you did it such that the short name was the normal vanilla names, the normal generic sector names, and then this one here stayed as the fancy name, I think that'd be kind of neat. I don't know if anyone has done that. That's what I would do anyways. It is up to you, though. Inquire about the process. Augment weapon or drone. This is a weird event. It's random. What sector you're in? Yeah. Maybe that's just a personal taste thing, then. Because I do kind of like the names, because some of them are actually still in the vanilla code, they're just commented out. And they're actually kind of neat. You can actually learn what the name of the Mantis homeworld actually is. I'd have to look, because I don't remember offhand. What do I go for here? What do I go for here? I think I would rather hold on to the scrap. I'm not the kind of person that likes going for gambles like this. Do 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 do. Empty beacon and an abandon. That surprises me. Fuel for scrap. I am a little lower on fuel than I was expecting to be. Is 23 scrap for 5 fuel a good deal? Bleh. I'm inclined to say no on that. Partially because we're eating through so much fuel as is, just from empty beacons. Here we go. We got an AI ship, which means that my carry laser... basically means that my biobeam's useless here. Hey, cow, how goes it? How goes it? And you don't have any missiles. Well, lurk away. You can still harm me with that, weapon thingy. I might just Artemis the shields here. Hey, there you go. Well, hopefully your daughter enjoys making the Valentines. That's always actually quite enjoyable. Yeah, Rock A is not exactly my favorite ship. This is one of those that I would definitely put in the bottom 7 that I mentioned in your stream yesterday. At least we're actually doing pretty decently here. I only used 1 missile in this fight, which that's actually pretty good. Hello there, Candy Flu. I think this is new for you, so welcome, welcome. Lanius. They've marked my ship for salvage, but they have no missiles, so I'm happy. Let's run you over to sensors here to kind of give an idea of what we're looking at here. I am going to fire that on there. Not surprised that missed. Yeah, if this was Arsenal, we'd have some interesting problems. Wow, it's only 2 shots. Only 2 shots for this. So I'm not going to... I should have waited on the carry laser a little bit longer. Carry laser. Oh, silly text mod. Let's just go ahead and jump to a stoa. And maybe we'll go here, then the stoa. Yeah, let's go here first. We will download the ship's data stores, and of course it goes online, and now we have no pilot, but no missiles. Interesting. So once again, we'll bring up the whole missile just in case. If you could not destroy that, that'd be kind of nice. Thank you. Yeah, if you could go fix that, please. Because, you know, evasion's nice to have. I feel like I'm getting lucky with these ships. Then again, normal difficulty, it's about right, I'd say. Let's see what the store's got. Let's see. LRS. And that's the second store with no weapons. Slug's an interesting idea. But I feel it feels early for Slug. Feels early for a Slug, bro. Could get not hacking with a Steven. Silly text mod. Oh boy. I mean, what would I go for here? Would the Slug burn, though? I mean, the Slug wouldn't be that bad of a purchase right now. He would replace our pilot. And, actually make it so I don't have to man the sensors to use this biobeam. Would basically turn this Rock A into a... yes, medical airlock. Slow did a good job with these, this silly text mod. I've been meaning to make some edits of my own. I mean, we were gonna get long-range scanners because it wins runs. Yeah, and the slug doesn't get mind-controlled, which is nice. We are gonna start running into ships that have 2 shields, though, and that kind of irks me that we're not really seeing replacement weapons for what we've got yet. The bio beam's nice, but it's not going to do a whole lot against 2 shield layers. I'm debating on getting the defense drone. Then again, we only have 2 drone parts, so no. That's not worth it, I don't think, yet. And it kind of locks me out of hacking. Maybe we'll just hold on to our scrap for right now. The LRS is a good enough pickup, I think. And we'll get plenty of slugs in the future. Slugs are actually... they feel rare, but they're actually a little bit more common than you might think. So we'll just get some fuel. 1 point of repair. Didn't really plan the sector out there very well, did I? We've been boarded. Cool. Where are they boarding? I don't really care, so we'll just run all 3 of you into the med bay. You can just wait your turn, Steven. You can just wait your turn. Let's swing up here, then here. Then we'll probably just wiggle our way to the exit, really. All in all, not a bad sector, but we need weapons. Alrighty, there's another one without any missiles. So let's run you over to here to get a look-see. He won't be able to damage me, it's a basic laser and a heavy. So we can take our time. That one... if I recall correctly, there is a tool that creates a randomly generated player ship for each type, for each class. Yeah, it's a typical Rock A. It's not too bad, though. Then again, it's a typical Rock A with a bio beam, so... I get plenty of scrap, though. So, TSG, the Rantrel mod... if we need weapons, indeed. The Rantrel is an external tool that lets you create random ships. I don't know if it will work in 1.6. There might be some things that make it go a little wibbly-wobbly. And that's a technical term. Let's head over here and see what we could see. You have no missiles. Getting low on the missile count here. You've got a flak and a heavy, and they both fire at about the same rate, if I remember correctly. So this is going to be slightly worrisome. Yeah, you don't need the Rantrel unless you're looking for a random experience. Yeah, Biobeam does 60 damage to crew members, which is awesome. Nice miss. I'm gonna take a missile and shoot that there. I think we've taken enough damage. I think I mistimed that, but it will still kill him. And we got a crew member, Swamps. Alright, well, here's a bit of, Really, Arsenal bumped down the bio beam? Maybe that's just a small bio beam that does that. I'm gonna have to look at their XML files for that. So here's an interesting bit of gaming logic for you. We got a human out of the Lanius ship. Yeah, I would agree that the shield pierce would be kind of nice. How did he breathe? He didn't. I mean, these things do come equipped with emergency respirators standard. If you look in the XML, every Lanius ship actually has emergency respirators. They never use it because the only crew that's ever on it is a Lanius, but, you know. But yeah, Biobeam would be nice if it shot a little bit faster and had shield pierce. But that feels overpowered to me. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and put swamps on sensors, though maybe we might put them on doors. Let's put them on doors for now, and then if we need to swap them over to sensors, he'll run over there before the weapons even need to charge. Asteroid field and then exit, methinks. True, Arsenal has a lot of weird ships. Weird ships, weird weapons. And yet another ship with no, missiles. I guess missiles just are rare for Lanius ships. That surprises me. Let's try to time this up with the... Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Well, good thing you are fireproof. I'm gonna wait. No, I'm not gonna wait. I am actually a lot more excited for Into the Breach than I expected I would be. Okay, this is a little bit. Ah, whooshed. It whooshed. I am actually kind of excited for it. I'm a little worried. That is true. I'm probably going to take my time actually giving Into the Breach a go. That wasn't too bad of a fight, actually. We're a little lower on scrap than I'd like to be, or hull than I'd like to be, but getting a little greedy. My thought with Into the Breach is that I might give it a week or so before I actually give it any streaming. Partially because I'm kind of at the thought that everyone's going to be playing it. So, on the one hand, I don't like stepping on other people's toes with streaming, but at the same time, it's like, I also don't want to get spoiled with the game. So I'm still probably going to record it, but just go with a normal a normal LP format for it. 42 scrap for a slug. Hey Styles, how goes it? 42 scrap for a slug. Huh. We've got the scrap for it. Military Madness. I'm gonna take a quick look and see what that is. What time is it for you, Styles? I know you're in Aussie. Negative viewers. Yeah. I'll have to admit, I am extremely surprised. 5 in the morning. Yeah, that sounds about right. Military Madness is before my time, sadly. Military Madness does look like something I would have been interested in, but there's no real way for me to, TG16. I actually... TurboGrafx. Is that a Sega console? No, it's... Huh. I will have to take a look and see if I can get an emulator going for that at some point here soonish. Because it's sadly quite a bit before my time. Uh, just a quick Wikipedia article didn't have any pictures for it, so I'll have to take a closer look. Yeah, my family has a Wii, but the disc died. The disk drive kind of kicked the bucket a few years back. Do I grab the slug? It's cheaper than it would have been at the store. And actually, I'm trying to think. The Wii store might be closing up here soonish, if it hasn't already. But five in the morning for Styles. That doesn't sound too bad. TG16. I don't know if I want the slug. I don't know. I should probably grab the slug. Yeah, that would definitely help. And it would mean I would never have to really upgrade sensors. It's tricky because I don't know what would be the best play here. I mean, Styles is saying slug, so I think we might as well go with slug. Yeah, we'll go with slug. Slug's not a bad idea here. So we will chuck. I mean, with regards to game consoles, I've always been very much a Nintendo guy. I've never owned an Xbox or a PlayStation. I've always been Nintendo. Do I want to go for... Well, we have to go with Zoltan Homeworlds. It's going to be... Maybe we don't go Zoltan Homeworlds. But Zoltan Shields! Yeah, Homeworlds. We'll go Homeworlds. Better chance for stores, too. Now we have LRS, so it's going to make things quite easy. Yeah. The first game console that my family ever had... I think my dad had an SNES, but I never played it, because I think I might have gotten rid of it before I was born. Or I was just too young. We'll go Nebula then here. Zoltan Shields is too tempting for me. That and I have extra music that plays in this sector, which is awesome. Can I deal with Zoltan ships? No, probably not. In fact, I guarantee we're not going to be able to deal with Z shields very well. Oh, and we've been boarded too. Oh, dearie me. This is, this could be bad. Get out of my doors, you fools! Weapons license dudes. Oh, there you go. They're gonna punch out my O2, aren't they? Nope. They just barely missed it. Where are you going? You're going into the medbay. Okay. Well, you're gonna need some help. My family's first console was a Nintendo... The first one that I really remember playing was a Nintendo 64. The Medbay's unlicensed. Get it! Exactly. Well, there you go. It's hard to really beat the originals, I guess. Okay, so we have stabilized the border situation, and they've got a burst MK2. You know, the normal. And there goes piloting. Okay, everyone back to your stations. So let's get the dodge chance back up here. Gonna Artemis that. Carry laser that. And Bio Beam the fools. He dodged it. Alright, so I might take a few extra shots here, but at least they're not going to be harming me now. So, yeah, 1 hit point, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And it's still only 1 shield bubble, so even better. Alright, I don't want that BL2 back up, though, so I will take the, I will spend a missile there. And they're dead. Nice. Indeed. Messed around with the whoosh from the silly text mod. Made it bigger. Made it whooshier. Do 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 do. Ba da ba ba da ba ba. You need to go there. Indeed. Even though this music wasn't originally an FTL, you have to give Ben Prunty props for what he's done with the music he's got, that he's made. It's just... out of all of the songs Ben Prunty's made so far that I've listened to, this is by far my favorite. Weapons License Sector. Because, of course you do. I want to try aiming for Zoltan's shield, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to take all of these combats, which kind of worries me. Probably, let's see, I've got 1, 2, maybe 3 jumps there, so 1, 2, 3. Let's take this one. Oh, I think I forgot to mark that last one as not having a missile. And I don't think this one has one either. In fact, yeah, it does not have a missile either. Envoy sector. SMPK does something a little bit funky with sector layouts. Slow made it so that there is a version of... there is a homeworld sector with AE and without AE, and I'm assuming that's to accommodate the keys and the and such. So this is actually kind of dangerous because this guy's got stuff. Like a lot of stuff. And it's at level 2. I might not be able to do anything with that. It's a Mark II. That's a bad ion. There might not be a whole lot I can do here. Which is... especially considering this Artemis is going to get shot down by that defense drone. I don't think I'm going to be doing a thing to these guys. So I might just need to run. Yeah, the defense drones don't do dang anything. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the bio beam in through. I do have 2 missiles. It's fine. The lag is typical. I don't know if I want to use the missiles here. Especially considering we've already... Okay, bio beam has to go offline here. Let's see if I can get risky here. Okay, so they're not timing this up very well. We've got good dodge, so we might get lucky here. Yeah, only 11. It's not bad, per se. Well, we're down to 9. I'm out of here. We're going asteroid field. Let's just see what we can... We're done. You've got a missile weapon. So... at least we can go back to bio beam. That is a good point, Styles, but... Small bomb. We've got a small bomb, folks. You also have a med bay, which makes that bio beam a little bit less tasteful, let's say. They also messed up the timing of that, which is mighty fine. Well, we got one crew member down at least. Oh, they've got a fire in there. That's actually really good. And a whoosh. And another whoosh. Well, they gave up on medbay, so that's fantastic. And they're dead! Woots! Woots, woots, woots. Let's head up to here. That was a much better fight. This is one I haven't had for a while. Alrighty, thank you, Styles, for popping by. Results and security checkpoints. I'm guaranteeing the slug's gonna be the better one here. Yeah, I'll get some fuel out of it. I'd rather have the fuel than the resultant fight. You give the guards permission to dock with the ship before they come on board. Your crew member slowly advances to meet them. As far as you can tell, no words were exchanged, but the guards offer you some supplies and say the ship checks out. Best to not ask questions. Ah, boy. Ah, slugs. You do not need to see our papers. Exactly. So, I think we'll go up here, then there, then there. These are not the crew you are looking for. Why are you moving your hand across? Yeah, we'll participate in your study. We're being held hostage! So, you have 2 shield layers. No missiles. So, we'll do an Artemis to their shields. So I might do that. Do that. So we will Artemis shields. Then shuffle around so the Artemis goes down. I didn't see if that actually made it or not. So what I'm going to do... move you there, move you there, move you there, and then move you back. Whoosh indeed. Things are broken, yo. So you've got a halberd beam. We really need to use these Artemises to actually get the shields down enough for me to get this carry laser to make contact here. We're not really in a place where we can get injured, so I'm okay with this so far. That's a little bit less good. So you go distract him for a bit. Ba-ba. Okay, that's enough distractions. Okay, okay. Well, alright. Oh, for Pete's sake. I need the rewards, so I need to kill him. But if I run out of missiles, it's like, well, now what? There we go. Let's get the carry laser on. Okay, well, one of them just evaporated on us, which is good. Okay, gotta distract him. I might spend another Artemis here. Okay, we can take our time now a little bit. Is that a 1? That's a level 2. No, that's a level 1. Got my, Alright, we're down to 1 crew member, and it's a hapless slug. I say hapless. He's perfectly happy, hapless, bleh. Where does the word hapless even come from? Alright, one more bio shot should whittle him down. Or I guess it's gonna be an Artemis that kills him. We got a Steven! Yay! We also have got, like, all of the scrap right now. We find a store with weapons and we're set. Alright, well, you know. Heavy Steven. We should it's named Super Steven, I think, so I might rename it as Heavy Steven. That's actually kind of funny. What do I want to upgrade? Level 3 shields? Might be early for 3 shields. I'll do engine power for now, I guess. Kind of also saving up for cloaking. Missile weapon. So Biobeam is potentially out of the question here. We're gonna probably take a hit here. Oh yeah, that's a pretty big hit. Whoosh. I need to shoot that down faster than the engine can repair it. If you could not die, that'd be great. Thank you. In fact, you go here and you go there and fix that. Thank you. One more carry laser shot should finish him off. There we go. We've got the scrap. We just don't have... ways to deal with it, I guess. That O2 hit. Yikes. If I had timed that a little bit better, I could have gotten it all shot off before it even fired, but... yeah. Any stores? No, we got one more fight before we can start seeing some new stuff. Do-do-do. Bum ba 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 ba. Bum ba dum. It is certain, it is clear that you must not destroy my vessel in the process. No missiles here. But it's a glaive beam. which is, you know, glaive beam. We might be dead. If I can get this Artemis to fire off and kill the glaive, okay, we'll be fine now. Fine-ish. Yeah, they moved. They also have a med bay. Yeah, the lack of shields is kinda... I can hit all of that. Alright. Zoltan's dead. So remember, kids, this is why the glaive beam is bad. Egalitarianism is a cornerstone of successful cohabitation. Okay. Got a shield charge booster, so, you know, scrap. We are going to go store immediately. I'm not going to take any more fights yet. We need scrap and we need a pad. Lack of shields concern. Indeed. And there's no weapons. Because, of course, there's no weapons. Oh, yeah. I mean, we have the weapons to be able to shoot it down quickly, but we're starting to run a little short. This might be a case where I go for a Hail Mary and go for a crew tel. Crew teleporter might be my play here. Shield charge booster. Is that worth keeping? That and Steven. Is he worth keeping? Buying missiles does feel bad, which is why I'm not going to probably go with it. Do we have any empty beacons? We can go here, here, then exit, I think. Crew teleporter, then lose. Yeah! I mean, we only have... We might be diving out this sector, potentially. To, try to aim for empty beacons for this Zoltan shield thing. We might also just get Envoy, which, you know, would be kind of fitting, considering the last couple of... I haven't got an Envoy in a while. It's only been Zoltan shields for a while. So we need repairs. I might grab a few missiles just for the Artemis. The whole missile's going to be chucked out at this point. I'm not even using it. Ugh. Be crew teleporter and cloaking, maybe. Maybe crew teleporter and mind control. Can I get all three? That'd be all three of my last. That'd be all my systems in one big fell swoop, which not exactly what we would want to have happen. But you know, if I 90, 150, 75. I do not. Captain's Remix... I think Captain's Remix does the same thing that Captain's Edition does for trading. I think it's still the variable prices depending on what sector you're in. SMPK I don't think has the variable prices. I think it just varies at the beginning for purchasing it. That's part of the reason why I was going for... either, really. I can't afford all three. But... So, I think we'll check the hull missile. Because, you know, at least it isn't a... Oh. I might check the shield charge booster as well, and that would give me enough scrap for all three systems. We would not be able to power all of them, but, you know... I would be potentially okay with that. Because we just don't have the weapons. Because we're going into what? Sector... What sector are we in? Sector 3? Going to Sector 4 is really the big wall. Where we start running it. Well, we already are having level 2 layers of shields, but a third layer of shields is possible in Sector 4, I think. Yeah, repairs. It's just, eh. Maybe we just skip cloaking for now. It's painful to say that, but we might not need the cloaking device-icle. In fact, I might keep Steven instead. We might go for drones instead of cloaking. Maybe. Maybe. Saying that really does not sound good. Yeah, this store. We're probably going to have... well, actually, we're not going to have another store this sector. I kind of like drones. Mind you, I usually only like the drones if I have the drone recovery arm. If I have the drone recovery arm, I go mad with drones. This is actually, I think, small enough that this would work for drones. There's not a lot of ships that have... if there is the drone targeting bug, it's only going to be these 2 rooms. And even then, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't like the store. I think we already know what one option is. We have to get the teleporter. We can't avoid that. We need something to be able to do crew kills. So the question is, do we grab mind control now? Or do we grab cloaking? Or do we just get... we can't get both. We can't afford it. Cloaking would improve our survivability, but we don't yet have the evasion for it to be 100%. Which is not a good idea, which is not a good reason to skip cloaking. But at the same time, mind control with this ship on boarding would be kind of useful. There's a reason why the Shrike, with its mind control and boarding, is so powerful. I mean, there's other things, but, you know, that's certainly a part of it. And this is the other problem, is that I'm definitely... the best play here is restart. Oh, I had 3 runs that went down the crapper 2 weeks ago that kind of died, partially because I did not play them very well, but also partially because I just could not get weapons, and this might be running aground at the same problem. Then again, the runs also mostly went downhill quickly, mainly because I was just not a good... I was not playing properly. We'll go mine. Press Z twice. Boy. Let's go MC. I think MC is an okay choice here. I think I still have it as Z. So we'll go mind control and repairs and maybe a missile. I'm gonna go to 15 hull. It's not a great option, I will admit. We're going to be struggling here. How do you divide the pulsars? What pulsars? Pulsars are death. So these shields, I don't think we're going to have any Zoltan shield ships for the rest of the sector, so I think we'll be okay there. I'll buy 2 missiles. 4 will be enough for now. Quartz. And then ship will get 2 power bars. So who's going to be our hapless victims? You and... you, I think. I think those 2 will be our hapless victims, putting you on engines. Probably could have been a better play, that, but you know what? I go with weird options fairly often. Might as well, right? We might also be diving this sector just to give us the best chance for Z shields. I'm actually okay with this current setup, so we'll go... We'll go here. Let's hope for Zoltans. Hear them out! Quest marker. Yeah, we are going to be diving here. Diving on 3 engines. It's going to be interesting. Well, it's diving in a nebula, so you know what? Yeah, we'll dive. We'll go here. Diving in a nebula is actually not that bad. Enhanced systems module. I think that makes it so you can put more power into systems than normal, but I'm not 100% certain. Fuel for scrap. Yes. Well... do we even have anything left to sell? We have the shield charge booster and the Steven, so let's... and the Artemis, I guess. So let's gamble a little bit. Swarm missile, ion stunner, and a hull beam. I don't like any of these either. Swarm missile's cute. That's kind of cute. Hull beam's kind of cute. Do I go ion stunner? The Ship Greebles TSG just makes it look prettier. It replaces the floor images. Ion Stunner's tempting. Replacing the Artemis with that. No, that's a terrible idea. Then again, I don't know if I want to grab the Ion Stunner. Because my thought with the Ion Stunner is that will stun... if I board into shields, mind control the person in shields, run out, I can use the Ion Stunner to stun whatever enemy crew are in the shields. Biobeam them, mate. Well, Biobeam's not going to be able to do it. This store's useless. I'm going to just say outright, not worth it. Alright. We're just going to go exit and... can I get a... I can. Here we go. Optimism is a... This is not optimism. This is... This is, this is a thing. This is a... Yeah. Star Monkey, I think you're a new fellow. Welcome, welcome. This is where we would cloak, yes. And Fifth Thief, I think you're new as well. Welcome, welcome. Optimism and Desperation look very similar. This is true. We're gonna Artemis their weapons. That at least gets one off. That at least turns one of those horrendous, horrendous things off. Jump! Sippy sector. I'll take it. Oh, noes. Alright, you two, back to your post. Start fixing that. Could have been worse. Oh boy, we're in the hole now, boys. That is true. That is very true. So there's our Z-shields. Maybe. Flak heavy too. Oh, that would have been worse. Not too different what I just had, but it would have been worse. Let's start wiggling our way over to Z-shields, I guess. That at least gives this sector something to do. Sun. Ha! I'm not going to a sun jump, you madmen. Make a better deal. Okay. Flak 2, basic laser, 3 shields. Okay. You go well. You go away. And then we'll run here. Get out of my O2, you fool! Yeah, I think it was supposed to be weapons that I did instead. Get out of my shields, you fool! Ow. I need those! I need them! Basic did go down, didn't it? I mean, these guys are dead. That's a good idea. How about you help out? I mean, I'm still not going to give you oxygen, but can you help with things? Thanks. Thanks for manning sensors, though. Come on in. There we go. I don't know if Captain's Remix works with the infinite loot. I actually would recommend not getting the infinite loot. The infinite loot is just going to clog up the loot pool a lot more than it normally does in Captain's Edition, so it's... yeah. That's one of the main criticisms of Captain's Edition. Is that just, it's not... it's got way too much junk. Set up here. Oh, I haven't been keeping track of ships. So we had one that didn't have missiles, and this one has missiles. I might be might be wrong here. We're gonna eat through the rest of our missiles here, I think. We need to take a missile to that and get that offline. We need to shoot a missile here to get the shields low enough for actually us to do damage with the carry laser. With the heavy laser. Okay, good. We need one more shot. And down to 2 missiles. We're down to 1 missile. I have a feeling that my count's off with the number of ships that have missiles and don't have missiles. There we go, carry laser to that. I'm trying to think of where I've screwed up with this run. Or if I even have. Honestly, this run's been going okay, it's just we haven't been getting any luck with Stoas! Stoa! That was a really high squeak. Stoa. Yeah, I mean, we kind of have to go there now. I want to go here, here, then store. It's an empty beacon. Yeah, let's wiggle around. We probably won't get many fights here. Rock crew member, auto reloader. Nice. There's another stoa. So we have 2 stoas to go to. So we'll go this one first. And Super Steve. And a useless drone. And a shield drone. Lol, hacking. And he comes with a Steven. I mean, how many stores has this been? 4? This is store number 4. And, we've had just no real weapons. I mean, we had 1 store with weapons. 1 out of the 5, I think. And it just, Hacking would be better than drones. This is true. I mean, the text explains it for itself. Lets you win the game 1001% more often than normal. I'm gonna chuck the shield charge booster. Just in case we get another augment. Let's start moving down towards that other store. That is true. Let's see what this other store has. I'd rather save the scrap than go into hacking right now. Another store. Alright, well, we're going to have up to maybe 4 stores in this sector, so if we find no weapons, then it just was never meant to be. Hey, a crap recovery arm. Oh, dear. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at this point. Oh, booger. Alright, well, store number 3 of the sector. We're... Is it sad Is it sad to say that I'm actually considering grabbing the chain ion? Is that kind of sad? We have no system damage. We have the heavy laser, and we have the Artemis. Even the charge on, I mean, the chain ion is kind of crap. It's one of those weapons that it's kind of crappy to have and kind of crappy to go against. That being said, it can stack. And it's one of the few weapons that can stack without even having to man the system. Because 4 ion damage after... It's... Okay. This isn't a good idea, but it's one I might go with. Chain ion plus ion stunner. Replaces the Artemis. means that we can actually get maybe some ion damage through. That is true. The charge ion, however, only can stack if you have a level 2 weapons officer, and I only have a level 1 weapons officer right now. I mean, it would be better than this. Maybe. I don't know if the fights are going to go on long enough for that to really get to its full charge. To its full chain. I don't know. It's We're running into some scary territory at this point, where I'm not really sure where I want to go with this. I'm thinking at this point the chain ion is my play. And that's primarily just because the Masala maneuver. I'm trying to remember what the Masala maneuver is. I know that that's using hacking and mind control on the same... with the same, on the same ship. Board shields, mind control, hack, lock them in, disable weapons. I mean, let's look at our we have a lot of options here, so let's just go over the options, and maybe we might put this to a vote in the chat and see what we want to do here. So, our first option... we had cloaking instead of teleporter. Maybe, yeah, that is true. The thing is that auto ships are gonna tear us to bits. I'm just, let's see. Chain ion is an option. Maybe combining it with ion stunner. I'm not sure. Rocks can board autos. That is true. So I should be using that more often than I have been. This comes with a combat drone. But we're running into level 3 shields, so that's not exactly enough. And relying on a drone control for combat. I agree. This is not the sort of situation that I was expecting to be in. In what, Sector 4? We still have a quest up ahead of us. Chain ion and combat. We NG now. It's a... What I might do, I need to top off my water bottle, so maybe I might just quickly take a break and sort of get back into a, come back to this with a fresh pair of eyes, so to speak. So let me go quickly top off my water. I'll be right back. I have no idea what we're gonna do, so it's like, well... Yeah, it is slow. That's the other problem. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Real issue is getting into these later sectors when there's just too many enemy crew members. Mind control, biohacking, and 2 rock boarding. Just can't kill him fast enough. Yeah, it's a 2-man teleporter, which I always forget to do that too, which is kind of sad. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. This is not a good situation to be in. I'm considering chucking the biobeam, grabbing the chain, basically chuck the biobeam and the Artemis, grab the chain ion, maybe even the ion stunner. That would be enough to start stacking ion damage sooner than this would, because let's see. Let me see if I can get the timings right here, because we got... How close are you to? Not that close, but So that is 14 seconds per shot. This is 10 seconds per shot. So let me be specific here and try to figure this out. So this is 14. That's 10. So this is 1 ion damage per 10 shots. Or sorry, 1 ion damage every 10 seconds. N is November. Charlie Hotel Alpha India November. India. Oh, what is O? Oscar November. There we go. Indeed. I mean, it's... Ion does feel like it's abandoning boarding. That is true. Which... Yeah, and the split plans, that's a Fed C thing, not a Rock A thing. Indeed. The phonetic alphabet's actually kind of a neat thing, and it really helps when you're trying to explain things over the air or on the phone when you don't always have the best audio quality. I always like a second option. The boarding drone. That is a different option. That is another option. Xavier and xylophone? Yeah, I think some other phonetic I think there's more than just the normal phonetic alphabet that I think Xavier might be. Well, then again, Xavier. Yeah, it sounds like a Z, so that probably wouldn't end up getting used. We'd be out of drones in 8 fights, really. Yeah, maybe even faster. I mean, boarding drone makes even less sense. Yeah, no, I've not actually sold Steven. Steven's still around. He's still kind of holding... He's still kind of there. Steven... This is our current equipment. The reloader might get... Well, actually, if we're going to go ion, the reloader's going to be actually kind of handy. Then again, I have no idea how the reloader actually works. I've been told that it might not actually be 10%. It might actually be closer to, like... Yeah. It's another option. It's not a good option, but we have to look at all of them at this point. The problem with hacking is that means that we don't get any missile defense. That's my main worry. Is that we get absolutely no, because we get no missile defense. We already have 7 of the systems because I ended up grabbing teleporter and mind control. So we'd get no cloaking, and that makes the flagship fight really, really scary. Counter big missiles. That is true. I wonder how long I've been sitting at this store, or all of the stores so far in this run, trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. Oh no. Oh no, this is... This is just bad. Oh, well, I bought a hull repair. I mean, I need to buy a hull repair anyways. I clicked. I misclicked! No! Oh well. It's not the worst misclick I've done. Hull beam's also interesting. It's... This is part of the reason why I kind of like... Yeah, I'd probably do that as well. Let me see if I can... Paint.net! I don't know if I have another shop. I have a potential for one more shop in this sector, since it is... So, this was an event store. These two stores are from the sector, so we have maybe one more store somewhere out this way. But I don't want to have to rely on that next store because it's been a mess. The chances of me actually being able to get to the next store, if there is one, we're not going to survive, really, is what it comes down to. We won't manage to... That is true. I mean, lol hacking. But yeah, not having cloaking, that's gonna be... We'd have to... This is part of the reason why I probably will never play on hard, because in hard mode, I don't know if I would actually be able to manage with whatever I end up here. Normal, I feel a lot more confident about actually managing. Oh no, this is normal. I have never played on hard, probably never will. Because I kind of value knowing, feeling a little bit of confidence. But yeah, this is normal. That tells you how cruddy this has been. Alright, let me... I might have to edit this down when I upload this up to YouTube, but we're going to... I'm at least going to screenshot this for the FTL cord, because this is... I need... Teleporter might have been a bad purchase, but we would have died a lot sooner if we didn't do teleporter, because we were really struggling to strip shields at all. And it's not just this one either. It's... Rock B is also... I mean, my last Rock B run also had a teleporter for good reason, because it just fits so well with the boarding. Or at least it feels that way, even though it usually isn't the right play. I'm trying to make a pretty image for the FTL Discord, and I probably shouldn't be spending this much time in Paint.net making this. The reloader was actually just a pickup. That was just a freebie. I didn't end up purchasing that, which is actually kind of nice. So the reloader, actually, it just was a random drop. Which, I'll take it. I'll take it. Level 2 hack probably... That is true. Level 2 hack might be helpful there. The teleporter does feel a little bit odd, doesn't it? Eh. Yeah. And I've spent about 15 minutes in this one store, I think, so it's like I need to make a decision. It's good that I'm taking my time here, but at the same time, it's like... What is this? What is this? Yikes. I'm almost considering... Here's what I'm thinking. It's not a good option, just because I'm not going to be able to build into it very quickly. But I'm almost thinking Chain Ion, Ion Stunner, Whole Beam, plus the Heavy Laser. So chuck this, and this, and just get all three of these weapons, since this is really the first sets of weapons that I've actually been okay with purchasing. Then again, just going full hog into that just doesn't sound good either. This is just junk. So okay. I'm gonna try to think about synergy here. I'm gonna try to think about what my strategy would be for this. Okay. We have 2 rock borders. Potentially more borders later on if we can get the teleporter fully upgraded. The biobeam is not a good idea for borders unless we can distract the crew with the mind control. The problem is that the biobeam cannot get through shields without enough shield strippers, which we don't have. So we might just chuck the biobeam, because we're getting to the point in the game where it's no longer as useful. The Artemis we just have to chuck simply because we don't have the missiles for it. So that leaves us with a carry laser. That's the only weapon that we have that's still somewhat useful to us. If we want to get the biobeam to still be useful, we need to get some sort of ion weapon. And in this case, this is the only ion weapon that we can get that's going to stack with itself other than the Ion Burst 2. It's a very, very slow boiling run, which doesn't pair well with the teleporter. The teleporter and mind control at least can do some distractions and maybe get the... and maybe knock down the... And the whole beam is the whole beam is an interesting idea. That I was considering using that just as a replacement for the biobeam. No, it's not. It's crap at knocking down systems. It's basically just a slightly shorter pike beam, I think. It's useful in the flagship with how many empty rooms there are, but if I'm not doing system damage, it's like, well... Let's do a quick look. So, if we chuck... So we have 138 scrap. That's 25. No, nope, 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 nope. So we have 138 scrap plus 25 for the bio beam plus 19 for the Artemis plus 25 for the Steven. The reloader brings us up to 20. That leaves us with 227 scrap, subtracting 110 for level 2 hacking brings us to 117 left in the bank, which would be enough for us to get 70. No, that's 55 for power. And we're still short of 3 shields. Not to mention also, we have a chance for Z shields. Or an Envoy. Probably both. probably Envoy with my luck, with how luck has been lately. So shields actually probably isn't as heavy of an... We have about a 50-50 shot for its and shields to be not as huge of a concern. Or indeed, for that matter, even cloaking. If we can pump enough damage into the enemy ship before any of the missiles can actually get in contact with the Zoltan shields, we might not need cloaking. But that's relying on a coin flip. And that's... I don't know if I want to go for that. That being said, the hacking, mind control, and teleporter is going to do absolute carnage to enemy crew. We just will not have any way to do... We just won't have a... We won't have missile defense. I think teleporter was an okay play, but it doesn't fit now. Wish you could either sell systems or that I had limited time offer. We're almost at 20 minutes at this one store. I need to make an executive decision. I need to just go with something and live with it. And we need repairs. That's the other thing, is that we need repairs. Which makes me think that hacking... We just might not have enough for the hacking. It's just none of this fits. If anything, at least with... Because it's going to end up... If we... The drone control... The drone control would be missile defense. The drone control would be missile defense. It also comes with a laser drone, that we can use in a pinch. We have a lot to work with, and it's like, what do we work with here? I don't want to go boarding drone, but yeah. If I was playing on hard, yeah, probably hacking and hull beam would be what I would go with as well. But I'm on normal, so I can afford to make some stupid decisions. So, you know what? We might just go for the drone. Because we aren't going to be using the defense... We're not going to be using Steven that often. It's going to be maybe... It's going to be kind of hit or miss whether we actually use Steven. So we would chuck the defense drone. Or, sorry, we would chuck the combat drone. Oh no, drones are a terrible plan. That might be the plan I go with. Hacking is also a plan. I don't know if it's the right plan. because it would leave us with no drone defense, no missile defense. Either way, we have to chuck... Let's go with the things that we have to get rid of. We have to chuck the missile launcher. Because we just don't have the missiles anymore. We have to get rid of it. We're going to have to get rid of the biobeam. We just don't have the crew for it. Or we just don't have the... Well, maybe we don't... Do we chuck the biobeam? Okay, Artemis we have to chuck. Biobeam, if we get the chain ion, we might be able to keep. How much is a weapon upgrade? 50 scrap? Yeah. It's a little much. We wouldn't be able to afford that. We can't really afford. Okay. Let's just start making decisions. Here's our missile defense. We don't need missiles. We now have enough to get the chain ion if we need. And I might just go with that. Because we need some way... It's either we chuck the biobeam and we're stuck with effectively no weapons. But we need to get the chain ion, I think, at this point. So I think we'll... I don't know if I'm going to get both of these. But we are going to get chain ion. And we don't... Do I chuck the automated reloader now, or... Let's do this. I don't know if I want to keep the biobeam. I think this is what we'll go with. It's not great, but I think that's just the option I'm going with. And the ion stunner might not actually be that bad of a pickup either. Maybe I do. I made decisions! I finally made a decision, and now I'm thinking, do I want the ion stunner too? Ion stunner would be interesting. Ion stunner's a common thing. I would not be able to power the ion stunner now. But yeah, third layer shields might be more important here. Well, hacking is out of the question now. It's defense. We have a defense drone. That is our that is our defense. That's all. We have all the systems. We're done. It's just trying to curve up at this point. And I'm thinking, do I want the ion stunner? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ah. If I might chuck the biobeam. Exactly. I'm thinking of the last decision I'm trying to debate. Do I chuck the... It's been longer than 8 minutes, TSG. It's been almost 20 minutes that I've been sitting here. I'm gonna have to edit this down when I put it on YouTube. The last thing I'm debating is, do I chuck the biobeam and grab the stunner? The ion stunner would be interesting. Hull beam also might be... My reluctance to chucking the... Because I was thinking of getting the ion stunner, because that will make this ion... One heavy laser is... It's bad. It is bad, but it's enough. For now. Yeah, the whole beam's too expensive to get online for now. So I'm debating on just grabbing the ion stunner just as insurance, in quotes. Just to make it so that the chain ion doesn't take forever to get the ion stunning going. It would also help with shields. With the shields MC. That's what I'm thinking. Well, actually, no, that might not be a good idea for the shields MC. Well, it would drag everyone to shields, then I can stun them. You know what? We're gonna go with it. I'm at least gonna purchase it. Now it's just a question of, do I keep the bio beam? The bio beam actually doesn't make... It might actually be okay here. We'll just go with this. We'll keep everything. We'll just keep everything! Everything is kept! We'll go here. This is so stupid, and this is how we go. And actually, I'm okay with the Ion Stunner now. Oh, we needed repairs. Oh well. We'll be okay. The Ion Stunner might have been an okay purchase now. A jump, exactly. I actually think the Ion Stunner was probably a good purchase here, and I need defense drone up now. All right, we need a board. Board and shields. Mind control you. Run to here. Do 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 do. All right, this'll work. Oh boy. Alright, let's make our guesses. Are we getting Zulshan shields? This is going to be a... It's a run. It's not a good run, but it's a run. Refugee ship drifting in space. Let's see. Communications down. Let's see. We have a chance to lose a crew member, so I think we might... I don't think this is worth it. Ignore it. Oh, crud. This is a dead end. Alright, we're gonna have to... We might... Oh, crud. Alright. We'll manage. It is a trap. It's a trap. We have to get, Hail, Reconciliation, Bloodshed, Envoy. Well, that might not have been worth it. Alright, well... And there's our other store. Alright. This is bad. Alright. This is bad, but we'll manage. And I have not been keeping track of this, so we did not have a missile. Had a missile. I think this is completely useless now, the tracker I'm doing here. This is a ship. This is a ship. I am trying to debate on if I actually want to teleport aboard here. Yeah, not boarding. We just need to get out of here, like, now. It's not the first time that I've pulled a run out of the gutter like this, so we should be okay-ish. Holy crap, we dodged all of that. The dodges, the dodges, the dodges, the dodges. Just barely. Oh yeah, we're diving the rest of the sector. This is gonna be bad. We're gonna be down to, dregs. Ouchie indeed. Ouchie indeed. You go ahead and go fix that. Do 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 do. Okay, small bomb missed. That's good. Whoosh. That's not good. I'm actually using a slightly different thing for the... Oh, you got sniped. Get out of here, get out, get out, get out, get out. Yeah, that's a thing of my own concoction, and I still kind of... Okay, you need to go there. And you need out. Stevening! Stevening, Stevening, Stevening. Here, you help with that, would you? Steven! Oh, thanks for fixing the breach. You're the real MVP. You're the MVP of this run, Mr. Valeria. Or Miss Valeria, I should be specific here. Oh dear, that's a missile. And he's given up. You go run over there. I'm gonna get hit anyway, so I'm gonna just up the... Steven is kind of useless at ASB shots, this is true. Alright, we at least get the exit. We at least get the exit. Yeah, no, get out of here. You useless, useless. Okay. Okay. Okay, you two go fix that. You two go in there, you go in there. You'd better be happy. Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't sign up for this. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, you're right. It's a sector. Do we go rock homeworlds? We got defense drones, so that's actually not terrible. Sultan Monk. Do I go rock homeworlds here? I don't want to go another civvy. And rock homeworlds, we might get rock plating again, so, you know, 40 scrap, that's free. It's just I don't want to be forced into a nebula. We have defense drone. We have Steven. What am I worried about with rock sectors? Rock sectors make that useful. Then again, we need stores for repairs too, so it's like, eh. I might just go civvy. I don't know. What's everyone else's thought on this? Because this is just kind of... Do I go civvy or rock? Civilian or rock? Yeah, Blech. That is true. Civilian it is, then. I don't like either option. But we got LRS, so we'll at least get some fights out of this. We will attack the pirate. Pirate has... Nebulas aren't terrible. Also, what is this ship? Like, seriously? Let's board... That is true. MCU. Ouch! We might be dead. We might just be dead. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this. I think we might just be dead. Screwed up the routing, and if I hadn't have screwed up the routing, we might be okay, but yeah. GG! How the smeg did that happen? Well, you know, 2-hour run. 666. That's how much junk we stole from everyone. If that's not an omen, I don't know what is. I'm gonna bring this back down. We're gonna do another run here. 2007. Good year. Ions and Halberd, 2 shields. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this again.